you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a home educating mother of 5 in the UK. For various reasons that you're probably sick of me telling you about, the majority of my vlogs were going to be on Patreon now. I will put the odd one on here though. But if you're thinking of subscribing, it's mostly homeschool talk, hauls, meals a week, just home education things as well. So let's get on with it, my darlings. The one topic I wanted to do today was, can you over-educate your kids? Can you overdo homeschooling? And the answer is yes. You can completely overdo it with homeschooling. There's a pressure, especially at the beginning of your home education journey, where you feel like, and you've got a lot of naysayers around you and you're not really confident yet. There's a pressure to have kids that are performing, or to say that you know, they can answer the random questions that strangers give them or naysayers give them, or there can be a pressure to be all like, look what we did today, look what we did today, look how much we're learning, look how much we're learning, look how much better it is in school, look how much we're learning, look how much we're learning, look how much. So you can go at it hard, and the other thing people can do is they try and cram as much in as they can, like as many subjects in as they can, so they can say, we covered this, this and this today, we covered this, this and this today, so it's fine, you know, we're doing good because we're going to. The thing is, if you don't give children time to process what you've taught them, it's not going to go in. Not as in stay in their head, and it's going to be too much. Kids like adults, but kids probably more so, need their downtime. They need time to process things and to relax and to think. If you're constantly going at them, it's just going to go one in and out the other. My oldest Pudge, this is probably a severe example because he's dyslexic, but in the early days of me teaching him, I used to teach him something and he used to be like he hadn't heard it. And then about 4 or 5 days later, because I say it's an extreme example, but about 4 or 5 days later he'd come out with it. So he had heard me, he just needed that extra processing, thinking about it time for it to really sink in. So the same as when little children play and they're acting out different scenarios and different conversations and things, what they're actually doing is they're processing things that they've learned. If you don't give them that time, it interrupts that process of it staying within them. This is a disgusting example, but I liken it to when you're constipated. If your stomach cannot get rid of what's already in there, process what's already in there, and you keep feeding more and more and more and more food into you, and it's no way of digesting, it's no way of, you know, getting out, you're going to be sick. Or another disgusting analogy, but still true, or a blocked toilet. If you don't flush the toilet, let it all, and keep shoving stuff in it, it's gonna go over, isn't it? So you can totally overdo homeschooling. You need to do enough. You need to do enough for your child's ability and aptitude, but you also need to do it at a pace where it's not overwhelming and it's not too much, and you're not just shoving unnecessary things in. I suppose it's a bit like the Charlotte Mason method, where you get rid of the waffle and just focus on the important, you know, like the living books, and just get rid of the waffle, but that's a different topic. But yeah, so don't just keep going at it. They're not going to understand it or remember it, and you're just ticking boxes for no reason. It doesn't matter if the school has covered X, Y and Z by now. It doesn't matter if other homeschool families you know have, way ahead of you. It's your child, their journey, how much time they need to process what you've done. same as repetition. Don't be pressured into thinking, right, we've done that, we need to go on to the next thing. Some kids need more repetition than others. Some kids need more going over old ground, more confidence building. I've got two kids that pick things up like that, and that don't need going over again and again and again and again and again. And I've got two kids for two different reasons. As you could say, you have special educational needs, and both of them need going over and over and over and over, and you've done it, and then you go on to something else and you have to go back to square one and go over it again and again and again and again, because they need it. They're all different. So just calm down,